Welcome to Comics Tonight. Today, the show right here at Comicstorian where we go over all of the solicits that came out this week, making you aware of some of your favorite comic books, your favorite storylines, favorite trade paperbacks. I think we forgot to put trade paperbacks in here, but we'll remember next week. I promise you, don't worry about that. And it's brought to you by the Comicstorian Patreon. Go over to patreon.com/Comicstorian to get behind the scenes bloopers and other things such as 5 different podcasts that me and the Comicstorian team bring you every week over there for only $1. That's how we support everything we do here, guys. Thank you so much. But let's go ahead and get right into the news. Today in the news, we're going to be talking about your favorite movie ever, Dan. Do you know what that movie is?
I do, because it's my favorite movie ever, and it's Deadpool 2.
I was going to talk about My Little Pony, but I guess we can talk about Deadpool 2, your other favorite movie. So, Deadpool 2 apparently is better, more amazing, and just overall a better experience for a date night than Infinity War. Did you know that?
I did know that, because it is my favorite movie of all time, but please tell me more.
As you may have known, because we had this conversation already, Deadpool 2 beat Infinity War on the opening weekend. It did $125 million domestically, and it did $176 million overseas, giving it a $301 million total, better than Infinity War.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane, but totally deserved.
But apparently it also didn't beat the original Deadpool, because the original Deadpool apparently did better than everything.
Well, that was an amazing movie as well, so I can understand.
Yes. Over on the DC front, we do have a little bit of news. They did release some information about one of your favorite comic books ever, Dan. It's pretty much all I have for DC this week. They didn't release much more than the August solicits. But Dan, what is your favorite comic book ever?
I am stumped because I have so many favorite comic books.
Right, so give me one of them.
No Justice.
No, that one's ending in 2 weeks.
No Surrender. Wrong brand.
That is Marvel.
Flash.
No, the Flash War will be over by August.
One of the 15 Batman comics.
Dude, those are going to keep going, yes.
I'm at a loss for words. What's my favorite, Benny?
Super Sons. They're getting a new book, 12-issue miniseries starting in August.
Oh yes, I completely forgot about that because they are one of my favorites. So much so that I forget about them sometimes.
Like all the time?
Like all the time.
Okay, I'm going to break the wall here for a moment, guys. You guys watching this? Here's the best part about that joke. That was 100% improv. And Dan's actual favorite book actually is
it's Super Sons. I completely forgot it existed for a second because we continuously talk about it being canceled.
I legit was trying to surprise Dan with it being back.
I'm really excited though. That being said, I'm actually very excited that it's finally coming back.
All right, guys, let's get over to those solicits right now. All right, this week in the solicits, we have these books that have come out. I hope you enjoyed. Now we're going to move on to our... No, I'm kidding. We're going to do the solicits, guys. Here we go. All right, so first up, we have Invincible Iron Man, Volume 3, number 600. Brian Michael Bendis ends his time at Marvel with his last issue of Invincible Iron Man. Tony Stark is going to be back. There's not much more to say about this, because honestly, if you haven't been reading Iron Man, the final issue of the guy's run is not when you want to jump in. Over in Infinity Countdown, Darkhawk, number 1. Why is there an Infinity Countdown, Darkhawk? At least Adam Warlock made sense. Anyway, on Earth, Chris Powell is on patrol. He's a patrol officer for NYPD, protecting and serving the people of New York, but out in space, he is the Darkhawk. They've tried to revive this book like 3 times in the last 4 years. I don't know what they're going for with that. Over in Incredible Hulk, we've got The Monster's End. It is the curse of the Hulk has turned into a horror, and Amadeus Cho enters his final showdown with the monster within. I believe, don't hold me to this because it doesn't say it, but I believe it's the ending of World War Hulk 2.
I mean, you could just look it up.
Hi, Rob.
Hey.
How you doing today?
Not too bad. Just making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to.
I mean, I could have looked it up.
Yeah.
But I could guess also.
I guess.
Over in the Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery in Madripoor, the card is cut off. It says Mystery In. I thought Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery Inc. I thought this was a Scooby-Doo crossover, but it's not. Anyway, over in Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery in Madripoor number 1, what mayhem has the return of the mutant with metal claws caused in Madripoor? That's pretty much it. We got what appears to be Kitty Pryde putting together a team of Storm, Rogue, Psylocke, Domino, and Jubilee. Over in Falcon number 8, While the Falcon searches frantically for both Patriot and Misty Knight, who have been captured by Deacon, it's cut off. A vampire horde feeds on the helpless citizens of Brooklyn. He's fighting Why is Sam Wilson fighting vampires? Why? Why is this a thing? Okay, Doctor Strange number 390 is The Doctor is In. Strange is back as the master of the dark arts, or master of the mystical arts. It's cut off. I'm guessing master of some kind of art. Maybe he just likes drawing paintings. You draw paintings. You draw them first, then you paint on them. It works. Over in Champions number 20, we have What Good is Conquering the World if it's destroyed by the time it's taken over. The Master has determined to save the Earth from itself, and the champions are going to help him. Plus, a new hero from an unexpected source. Who is Snowguard? Black Panther number 1. No, why? It's the same writer. It's the same team. Black Panther number 1. Bold new direction, Black Panther from the same team. I'm excited. Over in Mara, Queen of Atlantis number 4, desperate for a new ally to fight for the soul of Atlantis, Mara turns her ex-husband Nereus. Mara's on a journey. It's Mara number 4. She's going back to Zebel. Looney Tunes number 243. Really? Who put this in my cards?
Oh, and Looney Tunes has a comic?
Looney Tunes has a comic, and they're on issue 243.
Huh.
The Old West style amusement park gets a little too real when the visitors Elmer and Daffy get into trouble with the park employees. Or are they? Dan's gonna get fired after this. Over in Skyward number 2, we have My Low G Life Part 2. Willa's dad claims that he knows how to... We gotta make these fit on these cards better. How to find the world. Willa thinks that he's a crazy man, and the world lies down in the streets where the rich live. This is a cool little storyline. I want to keep reading this, but it's a cool little storyline. The gravity doesn't exist on the planet anymore, and this girl's father knows how to fix it. And the world's been living this way for, I believe, 20 years at the time of that book. It's a cool indie. I'm enjoying it. Over in Hellblazer number 22, we have The Good Old Days Part 4. Things have gone downhill for John Constantine, and his ex is the reason why. It's not her fault. She's possessed. That's what it says. It's got like the quotations. It's got the quotations. Detective Comics number 981. I really need a protein bar or something right now. Like I have no blood sugar. I'm just pushing through on sheer tea right now because I'm out of coffee and Dan made me tea. And even though he's English, I don't think he knows what he's doing. Anyway, what?
Don't you dare insult my tea-making skills.
Batman Eternal, the finale. This is it, the unbelievable conclusion to James Tynion IV's Batman epic. It's the last stand for the Gotham Knights. I have been really enjoying this run. I can't wait to see how he's gonna wrap it up. Just like the Invincible Iron Man run though, if you haven't been reading it, not really a good time to jump in, but if you've been reading it, don't forget, it ends today. Over in The Flash, number 47, we have Flash War, Part 1. Okay, it is out. It's out. You got it? It's out. Go read it, go buy it, go do whatever you gotta do. Flash War is out. We will cover it when it's done. I never, ever wanna see another comment from it, okay? If any of you comment, when's Flash War? I'm bumping it back a day. And then we're just gonna add a day every time I see a comment that says, when's Flash War? And we just may never get to Flash War. We'll skip it. We'll do the storylines afterwards. Just to spite you. Just, because I'm a very spiteful person. I'm still pointing at the camera guy behind you because he won't stop asking. Wonder Woman number 47, The Dark Gods Part 2. Wonder Woman seeks answers from the Greek pantheon about the strange new beings barreling towards Earth. But can she convince her creators not to abandon their, convince her creators to not abandon their creation? Wonder Woman, this is cool, and it's going to lead to a fight against Supergirl. I don't know why, but it was on Twitter. Hit Girl number 4, The Colombian Showdown. In the bloody climax to her Colombian adventure, Hit Girl makes her last stand against Palmyra's gang lords. She's enslaved Mono as her sidekick, and he's finally going to crack and turn weapons on his own people? It sounds very confusing and interesting. I kind of want to check it out. I have not been because I heard bad things about issue 1, but that doesn't mean it didn't get better. Over in Terrifics number 4, the girl from BGZTL. Return with the Terrifics to the Phantom World, and as our heroes continue their trek across the multiverse, dark or otherwise, they're going to find a cure for the condition that binds them together. And their journey is going to bring them to the home of Phantom Girl. This is awesome! It's DC's Fantastic Four, and this is issue number 4. Go read issues 1 through 3. They're amazing, sets up this one. Super Sons number 16, End of Innocence Part 2. The epic battle between the Super Sons and Kid Amazo crashes to a close, and Superboy and Robin must decide to pick up the pieces of the disastrous Amazo project. The Super Sons face tomorrow in the latest chapter of their journey together. And as I said in our news article, even though this is the end of the series, it's coming back. It's coming back, and I'm excited. I'm as excited as Dan is if he would remember it's his favorite comic book. Silencer number 5, Payback Time Part 2. The legend of Silencer and what she did to escape the underlife has only been whispered about in the back alleys and dingy bars. Until now. The secret history of the greatest assassin you never heard of is revealed. Mother Panic, Gotham AD, number 3. Arkham Institute has been branded a place of healing, but the horror that lurks behind its walls makes the old asylum look like a tea party. Will Violet Page be able to rescue her mother from the collective's clutches, or will a certain Arista spoil her chances? It's a normal word, but I can't say it. Also, what's happened to Dr. Quinzel? Batman Beyond number 20. Target Batman Part 1. After his first outing as a vigilante, Matt, who's now Robin Beyond, is hungry for another chance to prove himself. But Bruce and Terry butt heads over what's next for Robin Beyond. It's gonna be awesome. It's Robin. But he doesn't wear the Robin suit, he wears a mask and a motorcycle and a hoodie. Didn't even put the R on. Why? Why? Just give him the outfit. Are we gonna delay this? Is this gonna be like Smallville? Are you gonna take 9 years to give him an outfit? I don't like that idea. Batgirl number 23, the strange loop finale. Trapped in a prison of her own mind's making, Batgirl must act out of character in order to re-enter reality. Can she put her need to survive above the needs of those that she has sworn to protect? Probably not. It's Batgirl. I'm answering the solicit for you. No. She'll save them first. That's what she does. Over in Justice League No Justice number 3, Starfire makes a crushing discovery. Beast Boy uncovers a shocking betrayal. Cyborg and Wonder Woman are forced to make decisions that have devastating repercussions for all 4 teams and potentially those left behind on Earth. Justice League No Justice! Justice League No Justice! It's amazing! It's amazing! Justice League No Justice! And that, everyone, is our solicits for the entire week. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh, awesome. You're done?
Yes.
That's all the solicitations?
That is all. I mean, when it gets to the end of the cards, it's typically
Well,
the end,
cool,
Rob.
man.
The cards are here. None in this hand. That is the end.
You're treading some dangerous waters talking to your employer that way.
I mean, just because you own our company doesn't mean you're my employer.
Well, I mean, if it means that I can replace you with someone else, then it kind of does.
I guess technically.
But I do come bearing gifts. I have a pretty good piece of news. This is part of your new attire, this Rob Core ring right here. So from this point going forward, you will be required to wear that on all future broadcasts.
Not wearing a Rob Core ring on the Comics Tonight show on my channel.
Well, you can wear it or you can find a new job.
You wouldn't fire the Comicstorian from the Comicstorian's channel.
Yeah, because then it just becomes whatever I want to call it after that.
What could you put? What would you call Comicstorian without Comicstorian?
Used to be Comicstorian?
No. That is not going to fly. All right, guys, we're going to be back right after these messages. We're going to go to our advertiser at this point, and when we get back
with that ring on.
we're going to be talking to Invisible Man about how he feels about Deadpool 2 stealing the skit that we did for Invisible Man, because they definitely filmed Deadpool 2 in the last month. But Invisible Man will be here in a minute. I'm going to the bathroom, Rob. I'm not.
You better come back with that ring on.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing your ring. No, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. There's nothing you can do to me.
Wait a minute now. No, wait a minute now. You better come back with that damn ring on. You're going to be hell to pay. Believe you me.
How many times do I have to tell you that we don't have ads, Benny? What is...
What's going on, Invisible Man?
Wait, what the hell?
What is up, man?
Why is Rube on the set? He's Benny's... You know what? I'm gonna let this go. I don't want to get Rob mad at me again. Oh.
Invisible Man, what's going on? Oh, yeah? Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Things get kind of panicky around here. Oh, yeah, so what's life like as an invisible man? What's life like when nobody can see you?
You ever see that movie with Kevin Bacon where he was invisible and he was like running up on folks, robbing folks, beating folks with bats and sticks, chasing little kids out in the neighborhood? That's what I would do. I'd cause all kinds of problems. It'd be crazy. Man, I'm talking right now. I'm keeping my mouth shut. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun to be like I would pickpocket people. I would do bad things. What's that? You became a superhero to fight people like me? Well, it'd be an adventure. The two of us fighting each other as invisible people. Be the greatest fight nobody could ever see. It'd be fun. But then again, I'd probably also mess with people. Okay, here's a question, Invisible Man. You ever like stand around when people are hanging out and then like somebody goes walking somewhere and you just kind of push a chair out in front of them so they stub their toe? You ever do that? Because I would do that all the time. And then I'd just laugh at them. I'd just be like, ha ha, you stubbed your toe. Because I pushed the chair out in front of you.
Can't believe that the stupid explaining comics guy is gonna make me wear this stupid ring on my show. This is my show on my channel. How did we even lose this show? Dan over here putting it up for sale. It's all Dan's fault. It's definitely Dan. I'm gonna make Dan do things. I'm gonna make him get in like a tub full of Jello and like underwear. We'll see what happens. Just that'll be his punishment, to bathe in Jello. I'm still technically his boss. I can make him do things like that.
I got a plan.
Invisible Man, are you still there?
No, it's Mask Man. I got a plan.
What are you doing?
Making a plan.
What is your what are you gonna call 911?
No, this is the plan room back here.
That we don't have a plan room.
Oh.
Get out of go shoot stupid hobos.
Are you sure you don't want my plan?
Oh my god.
I got a plan.
Okay. What's this plan?
It's a really good plan.
It's a really good plan.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear this plan.